So see guys, now we have seen in last lecture like how slope is working, and we have seen how to differentiate the equation. So in today's lecture we will take one numerical. After that we will understand some more points about this chapter. So one more thing, if you are watching this video for the very first time, so I will suggest you to start this lecture series from video 1, from lecture 1. Okay, because it is not like a stand-up comedy, so that if you're missing part 1, no problem, in next part one comedy is based on father, one comedy is based on family, one comedy is based on relatives. No guys, it is connecting. Okay, everything is connected, so you have to start everything from lecture 1. Let's start, and let me know if you are experiencing that few things are tough or easy, because that is also very very important. I need to know which part is tough for you, which part is really not able to understand. So if you will comment, I can make a separate video for that particular doubt, whatever doubts you are facing. Okay, like which part you are not able to understand or which part you are able to understand. If you're able to understand, then very good. If you are not able to understand, let me know. I will make a separate video, because my intention is very clear. I have to send you into IITs or in your dream college. Okay, more than your admission, I am bothering about your concept. I really don't care your admission is there or not in future. I only care about your physics knowledge. And one more thing, if your physics is growing, definitely you will crack your exam. Okay, whether it is your board exam or your IIT JEE main or advanced. Okay, currently we are doing all these kind of theories, and just after theories we'll go with complete practice session. And meanwhile you can see during theories also I am explaining some numericals, right? So let's do a few more numericals based on last topic. So in last topic we have understood how are we going to differentiate. Okay, so suppose your equation of distance time is written as given equation s is equal to 4t square minus 2t plus 1 is distance time relation. Okay, so calculate average speed for t is equal to 0 second to t is equal to 4 second. Okay, we have to solve this. Then calculate the instantaneous speed at time t is equal to 3 second. Next, how far the distance was covered when time was 5 second. So these three answers we will give. So the equation of st is given. First of all, you should know that if st equation is given, then differentiate this equation one time and you find out your velocity time equation. And one more thing, if this velocity time equation you will further differentiate, then you will be getting your acceleration time equation. Okay, means if you are differentiating st equation, so it will look like ds by dt, which is nothing but your velocity. And when you are differentiating second time, then it will look like d2s by dt square, that is nothing but you are differentiating velocity, dv by dt, that is nothing but acceleration. Okay, anyway, this part we are not discussing now, we are focusing only on this part. So your equation which is given as s is equal to 4t square minus 2t plus 1. So s is equal to 4t square minus 2t plus 1. So differentiate this one time. So ds by dt will be 8t minus 2, correct? And in case if you want to find out your acceleration, differentiate one more time. So d2s by dt square is equal to 8. In last class I have told you, if you will differentiate t square, so t square differentiation is 2t, and if you differentiate this t, so t differentiation is 1. Okay, so that's why 2 into 1 is 2 here, you can see, and 2t means here you are getting total 8t. Okay, clear? After this much, we have to know that this is our velocity. So velocity equation is 8t minus 2. So now focus on your first question. Okay, this much job you have to do, guys. If ST equation is coming, then this much job you have to do. Means you have to come to the VT equation. How will you come? Just by differentiation. Okay, now next part. Now focus on your question. We have to calculate our average speed. So always remember, if average speed is coming into the question, then what should run in your mind? What should run in your mind? Average speed means total distance covered in the given time interval. So what is your time interval? Your time interval from t is equal to 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, right? So total 4-second time interval is there. So total time is 4 seconds. So in that 4 second, how much distance the vehicle is traveling? So how will you calculate that? Very simple. You will find out at t is equal to 4, what was your s value? That's all. That is your total distance. So at t is equal to 4, what is your s value? So how will you know that? In this equation of ST graph, ST equation, substitute 4 here and 4 here. How will you substitute? 4t square. So it will be 4 into 4 square minus 2t. So minus 2 into t means 4. And after that, plus 1. So plus 1. So this became your s value. Okay, so now you can find out this. 4 into 16 minus 2 into 4 is 8 plus 1. You got your s value here. Okay, now see, I'm not going to solve further this because we can save our time. You can do this at home, no problem. And now you see how much time we have taken, because we are calculating average. So if you want to calculate average speed, then total time consumption you should know. And if you're not comfortable with this, then go to previous lecture and revise your concept. Okay, so total time is t is equal to 4 seconds. So your average speed is equal to total distance traveled, that you can solve from here, and you can divide with the time. How much time? See, comment your answers so that others can match your answers. Okay, now how much time is there? That time is 4 seconds. So you will solve this and all the students will comment and they can match each other's answers. Okay, so this was your first thing done. Now only calculation part is there, that's why I'm skipping this. We can save our time. Now we'll go for next one. Now next part is calculate the instantaneous speed at time t is equal to 3 seconds. Calculate the instantaneous speed at time is equal to 3 seconds. Instantaneous speed. So they are asking instantaneous speed. It means what? To calculate instantaneous speed, we need velocity time equation. So for that, already we have done our job. So here you will substitute t is equal to 3 seconds. That's all, job over. So your equation v is equal to 8 into t minus 2. See guys, you don't have to memorize things. You have to feel things, how things are happening. You have to experience every equation. You should be able to realize, okay, why I'm taking this VT, why I'm taking this ST, like everything. It's not like sir is saying take VT, so I'm taking VT. No, you should think why I'm taking VT, like why I'm not substituting this 3 seconds here, because we are not looking for the distance, we are looking for the instantaneous speed. So that's why I need velocity time equation. So substitute t is equal to 3 seconds. So done. So you can substitute t is equal to 3 seconds here. So that v is equal to 8 into 3 minus 2. Okay, so 8 into 3 you multiply, 24 minus 2 is 22. Okay, so 22 meter per second will be your answer. Now see, I said 22 meter per second. Okay, so how can I decide unit is meter per second? It can be kilometer per hour also. So actually in the beginning I should mention here in the question itself that your s is in meter and time is in second. Then only your answer will come into meter per second. Okay, now we'll go for the third question. How far the distance was covered when time was 5 seconds? Okay, very simple. It like in the first question we calculated the same thing. How far, like total distance covered in 4 seconds. So same thing we are asking, how far distance was covered in 5 seconds. So distance, we are looking for the distance. So go to distance equation. Distance equation is this, 4t square minus 2t plus 1. s is equal to 4t square minus 2t plus 1. Now in this you substitute t value, so t value is going to be 5 now. So when you substitute t is equal to 5 here and here, equation will look like s is equal to 4t square minus 2 into 5 plus 1, right? Okay, now when you will solve this, you will be getting answer. So I hope this practice problem is also done. Now in next video I am going to explain further slope and area, because see, we have ST graph, we have VT graph, and we have AT graph. Graph wise I have not explained yet. In few lectures, after few lectures, I will explain that part also. Means if this is my ST line, if this is my straight line, and what is the physical meaning of this straight line? If this is VT graph, then what is the meaning of straight line? If this is AT graph, then what is the meaning of this straight line? If your ST graph is like this, then what is the physical meaning of this straight line? If this graph is not ST, if it is VT graph, then what is the meaning of this straight line? If this is not VT, if this is AT graph, then what is the meaning of a straight line? Okay, and suppose we will also understand if a car is going and velocity is constant, velocity is changing, acceleration is there, force is there, then in that situation how will you think on the equation and how will you draw the graph? This kind of graph, 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 all types of graphs we will understand. We will also understand when to calculate area, when to calculate slope. Like these things are loaded in the upcoming lectures, right? So you will be understanding everything, and with proper practice as well. Proper practice means proper practice. For that you have to trust proper practice. Okay, so now I'm stopping this video. Let's meet in next video for the next topic.